Good morning. Good morning, Level Up Tribe. How are you today? I have a feeling that most of us are in Arctic temperatures right now. So I kept the snowy background in anticipation of cold discussions between snow, ice, and just bitter, bitter cold. Very few people I've talked to over the past week are in any kind of decent weather. It seems like it's hitting everywhere, and it just is horrible. I actually have someone I was talking to yesterday who's in Dallas, and they have like 4 or 5 inches of ice. So not even snow, just sheets of ice there. And it's been crazy. I'm sure that most of you have a story right now of what's going on. In the Chicagoland area today, we are actually in the double digits. Okay, it's like 12 degrees, but the real feel is below zero. So you walk outside and it's just this biting, horrible, stinging cold. It's awful. Um, I've said it before. I hate this weather so much and can't wait to move away from it. We are definitely in countdown mode. So since Chef Todd celebrated a birthday this year, we are now 4 years away from being able to move away from this and get to a better climate. So, a bunch of people have come into the chat. I do want to point out that for those of you who are joining on the YouTube side, I have a poll going. Since it's Tuesday, I try and be consistent with that. And the poll today is what has boosted your confidence after 40? For those of you who are past 40. For those of you who are under 40, you can speculate and we'll just be jealous, but go right ahead. And there are 4 options. So option 1 is I have 0 fucks left to give. Option 2, wrinkles equal personality lines. So rather than smoothing things out, just embracing them and going with it. 3 is boundaries over Botox. And 4 is comfort over approval, which, as you can see today, I'm going for warmth and comfort in a nice oversized hoodie because it is cold and I don't feel like wearing something like a pretty blouse or something. I have to go out later today and get some blood work done. And because I'm going to have to be leaving the house, I'm already like bundled up. So I've got the leggings on that are fleece lined and I'm ready for it, man. Yuck. It's really disgusting. Also, I finally got the green screen issue resolved. So got the new green screen. So you will notice that things are not disappearing like they were before. I'm going to have to get Chef Todd a green shirt so we can still have the disembodied head of Chef Todd appear, because now with the green screen, he stands there and you can see him. So there we go. Once Miss Willow is done with her treat, we'll see if she will come on camera, and we will not have the headless dog anymore because of the green screen. So please let me know about, how it looks and if you see a difference. And fear not, I plan to get Chef Todd a green shirt with a high neck so we can still have his disembodied floating head on screen, because who doesn't love the disembodied head of Chef Todd? Let's go over to the chat. And holy cow, the chat has been rocking. First one in today is Mr. Eddie Lugo. Yo, yo, yo. How are you today, sir? I hope you are staying warm. You are welcome. I made Eddie a mod, so you are welcome for that. And Derek, good morning to you. Thanks for coming in. And coffee refill for Eddie in a shocking turn of events. He needs more coffee. Lee, good afternoon. How are you today? You've got fresh coffee and lurking as you're working on a new project. Exciting. Can't wait to see what you come up with. And Deb Rogers, thanks so much for being here, and greetings to you from freezing cold Riyadh. I got to be honest, Deb, when you first told me that you were going to be in Saudi, the picture that I had in my mind never included snow. It was always very desert, very warm, very, everything. And when you've been talking about actually getting snow there, it has blown my mind and opened my mind to the fact that I really don't know that much about that part of the world. So I need to educate myself more. Tom with TNT Adventures to Sea. Good morning, my friend. Staying warm, barely. We have been very lucky as far as power and heat are concerned, so we have not lost those things. So we are staying warm. And you know what? My car is in the garage. I go from the heated house to the heated car. The only time that I have to be outside is to like walk into a building. I'm hoping that I get close parking when I go for my blood work later today, because I am a big baby and I don't want to be out in the cold that much. And then tomorrow, I am actually having the test that I was originally scheduled for 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, there was a problem because my new insurance kicked in at the first of the year, and they require pre-authorization for this particular test. So I had to coordinate with my healthcare provider and the hospital and the insurance company to get pre-authorization. So we had to postpone the test. I'm having it instead tomorrow. So I have gone through another 3 days of not being able to take my pain medicine or my cramping medicine. And it sucks. I'm used to better living through pharmaceuticals, and it stinks when I have to go off of them. And Denise from Bone Tired Travelers, hearts to you, my love. How are you today? Thank you. It has been, I looked and I think it's been like 11 days since I was on the air. It really has not been, I have not been feeling well at all. We were supposed to go out of town last weekend and go to Nashville of all places, which got absolutely hammered by the storm. And there's like 200,000 people in Nashville without power, in central Tennessee without power. So we ended up not going because I was sick, and then snowpocalypse happened, and it turned out to be a good thing. It is 14 degrees Fahrenheit in Mississippi. You are a whopping 2 degrees warmer than we are in Chicago right now, Denise, which is insane. It is absolutely insane. I don't know how you're dealing with it. We're at least used to it. I mean, we expect the horrible weather. But I don't know how you are surviving it, my friend. It is disgusting. Good morning to Scott Smith. Thank you for being here, driving and listening. Please be careful out there. And Danny Dizzle, my super mod. How are you, Danny? Great that you are here. Welcome in, my friend. And Captain Controversy, Scott from Scottsdale. Controversial Cruising is here. Good morning to you too, sir. So great that you are here. And yes, Jen is back. And Willow is playing with something. So that's what she's making noise about. folks shouting out and saying hey to each other. And JJ's Adventures, Jan, how are you? -10 wind chill here. That's really what we're having. It's funny because my mom keeps trying to be like a glass half full person, and she keeps going, well, last week you had a day where the wind chill was -35, so this is better. I'm like, yes, technically it's better, but -10 sucks. Sucks a lot. PK Adventures, Ryan Scott, how are you? Representing as a Scot, so I am now in Scot compliance. Great to have you in today. And howdy to you too, Cruising Complete. Everybody is joining in today. I missed you guys too so much. It has been absolutely dismal, but I don't want to dwell on that. And an SLJ raid from chat. How are you, chat? Hope you and Robin are doing well. Been loving your content and the stuff that you've been posting. Folks shouting out to each other. I want to make sure that I don't miss anyone, but I do want to get through the chat since I am so woefully behind. So everybody is shouting out. Now it looks like Nightbot is working today. So if you would like to drop your link to your YouTube channel, please go ahead and type in #tribe, TRIBE, and Nightbot will do its thing, drop your link, and there are other hashtags to have fun with. So please experiment with them and enjoy. This particular Nightbot message has to do with helping hands for cruising and the fact that we have an ongoing fundraiser through Giving Bean, which is delicious premium coffee. It's available in beans, ground, pods, however you like your coffee. You can order it through Giving Bean, and 50% of your order gets donated. 50%? 25%, sorry, of your order gets donated to Helping Hands for Cruising to help put needy people, to help veterans, first responders, Gold Star families on cruises and help them experience the open ocean. So fantastic. Thank you so much for supporting them. Oh, and Carnival Cruise Addicts. Oh, Liz, thank you so much for being here, working and lurking, but had to say how nice to see your lovely face. Thank you so much for being here, Liz. And I appreciate you lurking and giving a blanket hello to everyone. Hope you are having a good day and that your weather is not nearly as disgusting as mine. So here we go. Pete says, I met Lisa at 40, so all was good. That's a great thing. And welcome in. I didn't see you earlier, but thank you for being here. And this is actually how you do it. #tribe, and Nightbot will do its thing. So yes, Jen's ready because I've got the green screen up now. It's not doing the empty sides thing. I had to get the extra wide just because I use the camera on my laptop, and it's got like a wide angle that it projects. And when I got the standard green screen, it was still open on the sides. So I couldn't use it. I had to order the extra wide one. So it's taking up a ridiculous amount of space, but I really like the effect. I think it's definitely better without all of the breakage and things, kind of my head getting cut off and all of that kind of stuff. Fear not, Danny, because you say, oh, no floating head of Chef Todd. I'm getting him a green shirt and we will still have it. So dancing in a Speedo, getting tips boosted my confidence. That should, Tom, that should absolutely do that. And Chet says, knowing I have Robin from Sea Leg Journeys with me gives me all the confidence at any age, even over 60. I can understand that and I can appreciate that because I feel the same way with Chef Todd, that having him here is, I I can't even picture not being with him anymore. It's been so long, and this year is 36 years that we're married, but we've known each other since grade school. So we've known each other for even longer. I won't say for exactly how long. So, okay. Your cat gets really angry when it snows. She growls and hisses every time it snows. Really? See, Willow is enjoying the snow. She gets out there and does not realize how short she is. So she jumps into the snow and is like bounding through it. So, yeah, it's crazy. Thank you for the feedback about the green screen. I appreciate that. And Chet says he's got a tip for you, Tom. I love it. I love it. Okay. Deb is saying that she didn't know that it snowed there either, but it's more up in the mountains. But still, I just don't picture snow, even in the mountains, even in higher elevations where I realize it snows, being in Saudi. I just don't make the connection, but I know it's there. So, yeah. Thank you. Hope it goes well for my test. I hope they find something, is really just is really what I'm looking for. I want an answer. It's been months and months and months without an answer. And that part is frustrating because right now all we're doing is chasing symptoms and not talking about root cause. And that's been the most frustrating part. So thank you, Danny. I appreciate it. And Scott, thank you. I'm glad to be back too. And I will be here every day that I possibly can be. And I know that you guys are here for me, which I appreciate so, so much. It's going to be 26 degrees here today. That is like a heat wave, Derek. That to me, 26 is like, wow, it's still below freezing, but it's still, yikes. Tomorrow's going to be 36 degrees outside. You're going to be above freezing. Exciting, but watch out because when it gets a little warmer, sometimes we get more snow. So I don't know if you're getting snow or not. Danny says, I won't be here next Thursday. I'm having an outpatient procedure at 7:10 for a little thing they found on my bladder. It's common for people with my syndrome, but happy I'll be able to go home after it. Okay, thank you for letting us know, Danny, and we will all be sending positive thoughts and prayers your way, that the procedure is minor. Outpatient stuff usually is if they schedule it outpatient, but I hope it is really fast and you recover super quickly. So awesome that everybody is still shouting out to each other. And here we go. Jen and Tom, I keep talking to my mom to see if we can go to Chicago to see Big Bro. And if we do, and we have time, maybe meet up when we're not busy with them. I would love that, Danny. I think that would be a fabulous idea. So just keep us posted on your travel plans. And Eddie is back. He must have gotten his coffee, so we are in good shape. And Derek says, I've been so busy here lately, so I haven't really been on very many live streams. I understand. I've just been feeling under the weather, so I haven't felt up to it. So, yep. Eddie is back again. Eddie's back. Tell a friend. Love it, Danny. Oh my goodness. And we missed you while you were gone. I agree. Thank you for continuing to use the Nightbot and dropping hashtag tribe. I like to make sure that folks can find each other and check out other people's content. So Eddie met Alice at 38. She was 42 at the time. Oh, robbing the cradle. That's cool though that you guys met and are just such a great match and so great together. That is fantastic. So you met Jay in high school. We were youngins. Yes. Um, Todd and I actually met, Chef Todd and I met in grade school. And then we're in middle school together, which at the time was junior high. We didn't have a middle school, we had a junior high, and then knew each other all through. We were friends that whole time. We did not date at all when we were in school. It wasn't until years later, after high school, that we got together as a couple. So it was funny, but it's worked out fabulous for us. So I'm all over that. So we've been together 22 years now. Oof. Is that a good oof or a bad oof? I think that's a good oof. But 22 years, that's something to be celebrated. That really is. It's tough to stay together. It's tough to continue to evolve together, and people change and priorities sometimes change, and being able to still be with someone and have those things still be connected is an amazing gift. It's an incredible gift, and I celebrate it every day. Shirley, thank you so much. Hi to you, sweetie. Glitter bombs to you, and I hope you are doing well. Here we go. Okay. Chet says the dog gotta go poop. Well, go take care of that, definitely. Glitter and light from Shirley. Thank you so much. Yeah, blame the dog, Chet. It's 13 here in Southwest Atlanta. You're at about the same temperature we're at in Chicagoland right now, which is just brutal for you guys. I hope you are not having the same wind chill issues that we're having here, because our wind chill factors are far below zero, and it's making it incredibly, incredibly difficult. I agree with Shirley that Danny should heal fast. No problem. Someone has to keep an eye on Scott and Eddie for me. They're troublemakers. There's a lot of troublemakers in here, and we love and appreciate all of them. So awesome. You made an apple crumble for the snow day ahead. Oh, Shirley, that sounds like a fabulous plan. My only plan for the snow day is I'm still working. I mean, I work from home anyway, so that really hasn't changed. Just have to leave a little bit earlier because the roads are very slick and the roads are problematic. And like I said, I'm really such a big baby about the cold now that I want to make sure that I get a close spot and can make sure that I don't have to be out in the sub-zero freezing temperatures for very long. And good morning, Najuma. Thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate you being here so much. And yes, the tribe is learning to grow and heal. Excited that another date is approaching. Fantastic. And good for her, not for me. Have you met me yet? It's still good for Alice. We know that. We know that. Absolutely. I'm not going outside to let you know. I worked in Chicago, so I live them cold winds. Brr, yes. Eddie is right. The winds are ridiculous. And the winds coming off of Lake Michigan are absolutely insane. There are buildings in downtown Chicago, like the Loop downtown, that actually have um, little rings that are attached to the side of the building. And when it gets real windy, they run ropes through the loops so people can actually hold on to them and not be blown over by the wind. It is so powerful. So it is insane. Yeah, Oive is right. And surely I want some of that. I'm down with the apple crumble too. So absolutely. Chicago is cold sometimes. I've been there. Yeah, it's ridiculous cold, but there are places that are far worse. So funny. My boss actually sent me a message the other day and she's like, congratulations. It's officially colder in Chicago than Antarctica right now. So that did not make me feel better, but yeah. And Ringo didn't care for the cold outside. I don't blame Ringo at all. 74 days, get your red wig and muumuu ready for the Mrs. Roper. Absolutely. I'm so excited. Hope to meet you one day, Denise. I hope to meet everybody one day. Absolutely. Do we have a Yiddish word of the day? We don't, because I usually prepare that on Sundays and I've been lax about doing it. So I don't have a Yiddish word of the day today, but let's see. Can it be fakakta? You gave us a Yiddish word of the day then. So there we go. Because there was a Yiddish word of the day, let's do this.
It's time to play a word from Buddy's Cabaret. From Shet to Crow, we've got the knack, bringing old school chutzpah back. Say it loud, give it flair, a little Yiddish everywhere. Laugh, learn, maybe even fetch. It's Yiddish word of the week you mensch. So grab a nosh and let's get verklempt in a good way.
Thank you, Scott. And I will make sure to stay on top of my Yiddish word of the week on Brunch and BS. Danny says that even when Big Rose and Sis's dog go out, they have boots and coats for him for walking out in the snow. It's so cute. We do the same thing for Miss Willow. She gets bundled up when she goes outside, because otherwise you can see that her paws start to hurt and she kind of like lifts her paws in alternation to keep them up. But yeah. How about a Klingon word of the day? That's funny idea. I could certainly look at that. Tell us what it means. And here we go. Fakakta, used to describe something crazy, broken, or going sideways in a bad way. You have absolutely nailed it, Scott. Thank you. Oh, we're chanting for Willow. Where is my Miss Willow? Willow. She is hiding from me right now. And because of this big screen behind me, I can't see her. So hold on just a second. Well, yeah, you. Okay. Willow. By magic, she appears. And she has her head and everything this time. Now that we've got the green screen, she's not disappearing. So thankful for the green screen. I am seeing now that we are out of time. I appreciate all of you coming in today so much. I always love talking to you and sharing time with you. Make sure you go over and check out Go Live Together. and make sure to connect to each other and stay warm out there. Love to you all. Mwah! Little kiss. She's not going to blow a kiss. Okay, fabulous. I will talk to you all soon. Stay weird.